two rosters basically. This is what you guys are going to look like on the opening night, and from the opening face-off, things were firing on all cylinders. That was a pretty chippy affair. Is that maybe the most intense preseason game you've ever been in?
It's definitely up there. Yeah, I think you know you don't have a lot of time in preseason, and this is our last opportunity really before it gets going next weekend. So we treat it like a real game, and obviously they did the same. So the energy was fantastic. It's great to have the crowd into it. So we're came away with a loss, but happy with definitely how we played.
And a tight game, and a group that is still really getting to know each other and jelly with each other after such a big turnover. What can you say with how quickly this team was able to do that and kind of find some things out, especially over the course of this preseason game?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're really happy with the results. I think tonight, some things we definitely have to clean up. I think that's just a lot of new guys trying to gel together, and we play fast and aggressive, and sometimes we're going to give away some opportunities like that. But there was definitely a few things that we shot ourselves in the foot a bit. But I thought the energy was great, and there was a lot of time where we dominated that game and just couldn't bury the ball when it came down to it. So it was tight. We didn't get the win, but we're happy with the results.
What has this transition been like for you as a guy that knows what it's like to come into this specific team as a young player, and now there's only a handful of you KG vets left? I guess what has that transition been like for you?
Yeah, it's been fun. Like it's a whole new group, just kind of building the chemistry and getting the guys to bond, and we've been having fun together and enjoying that. So it's a whole different feel this year with all these new guys, but you can tell the energy level, like the commitment and the want to win is really there. So it's an exciting time for us.
Since moving to Saskatoon, it's probably the youngest team, the youngest rush team that's ever hit before the start of the season. Do you feel like more of a sense of leadership and ownership, maybe yourself and Mike and Robert, to really kind of be the blanket for these guys, help lead them in the right direction?
Yeah, I think so. A few of those guys have really stepped up this year. You can tell they're enjoying the new roles. Like, Mike Mess, he's been incredible. Like he's been dominant out there, and he's taking on more of a vocal leadership role and really embracing it. And Robert continues to do what Robert does, and he's been awesome. So yeah.
And so, as you moved into the captaincy and leadership role, just from my time in covering the team and knowing you, it's more of a lead by example and kind of a quieter leader. But have you noticed that? What has that been like for you to pick those moments where you do stand up and maybe say something to the room?
Yeah, you gotta pick your moments right. Kind of read the room. There's certain times when we can get a little flat where it's practice for that, and you got to step up. But I think we're as a collective group, a lot of guys have taken roles where it's an open floor, and if you have something to say, you can say it, right? No one's going to hold you back. So yeah.
You mentioned being able to feed off the emotion. You guys have one of the wildest buildings in the league. You come down here to the southern half of the province, one a third of the size of crowd, but it was electric in here. What does that do for you guys when you have the fans basically right on top of you?
Yeah, it was awesome. We'd heard kind of coming in it was going to be a great crowd, but when you come and experience it, you can tell there's a lot of our Rush fans that travel here, but obviously a lot of new ones that are new to the game from Moose Jaw. We're grateful for the support across the province, and excited to be back there in a few weeks to have it again.
Coming to a market like this, what do you feel it does to grow the game?
I think it's huge. Whenever we can come to these smaller, cities and territories that, don't get this experience a lot. I hope that there's young kids in the crowd that watch this and they pick up a stick and ask their parents to be able to get signed up for lacrosse, right? Because that's what it's all about. A lot of that is what it's about for us is growing the game and sharing it with the next generation.
Thanks so much.
Cool.
Man.
Thanks, guys.